Hello everyone, welcome back for another tech tip video here at 45 Drives. Brett joining you again. This time we're talking more about Houston, and we're doing a part 2 on the scheduler module that we talked about a couple weeks ago. Last time we showed you what it did, took you a walk through on how you could schedule replication jobs and everything like that. And I also kind of left that hint of like, but stay tuned, more is coming. And you guys asked for some more. You asked for scrubs, you asked for a bunch of different stuff. We listened, it was on the roadmap, and now what we're showing you today is the new task options we have and where we're going next. So, why don't you join me at the computer, we'll get into it. Okay, so here we are at the overview screen of our Houston manager. Let's jump into the task module. So, for those who watched the other video, and if you're this far and you haven't watched the other video, I'd recommend you go check that out, because that'll give you a little bit of primer of what we're looking at. But here we're back at the Houston task scheduler, and if we wanted to add a new task, remember what we had before. We had ZFS replication, we had ZFS auto snapshots, and now we've added the Rsync tasks, ZFS scrub tasks, and smart tests. So we'll start with this top one, Rsync. Remember, the whole point of the scheduler is I want to do a certain task at a set period of time, right? So you can now do that with Rsync. So you can specify a source, a target. If you're a remote target, if you want to send it into something else, we can also push or pull. Maybe you want to push data from this server to another one, like your main server to a backup. Or maybe you want your backup to pull it from the host server, and you can do that by just changing this nice little toggle here. We give you all the common Rsync options, not all of them, but enough to get you started. And if you want some advanced options, we hide that below the scenes there too. So Rsync tasks, that's here on the list. The next one, ZFS scrub tasks. Someone in the comments in the last video said, please, can you guys add ZFS scrub to that? Good minds think alike. We had on the roadmap and we went, yes, we can. So simple, you want to add a scrub task to a pool. It's as simple as just choosing your pool, starting when you want to do your scrubbing. If you want to do a custom and specify a full path like that, that works too. Finally, for now, we've added the ability to do smart tests. As this load, it's checking out all the disks. But the smart test is, some people only like to run, for those unaware, smart test is a way of getting a health report on your hard drive or your SATA disks. Like any good maintenance, you should be running these frequently. People often forget. I often forget. So a nice little task scheduler like this is awesome for it. So what you can do is choose what drives you want the smart to be run on. Most people should probably want to do all of them. So click, 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 because that's really fun to do that. And then what type of smart test you want to run? Immediate offline test, short test, long test. Anyway, good old smart test. So those are the three options added for now. What's coming next on the agenda is rclone, the ability to sync your data from your server here up into a cloud service, whether that be Backblaze, Amazon Cloud, Google, whatever you want. So that's where that's coming next. And remember, we've built this thing in such a way that if you have a task that you want to schedule, we can schedule it here using systemd timers and everything like that. So the current version of Task Scheduler is available on our 45 Drives testing repository. We'll drop the link on how you can enable that below. That'll give you snapshots and ZFS send and receive tasks like we talked about in the previous video. This version is slated to come out in the next coming week. All right, so that's it. That's the second look at the Task Scheduler. Really excited to get that out in everyone's hands. Like I said, there's more coming with it. Rclone next, syncing to the cloud. Get this on the testing repo. I know I said that before, but you can get it now if you want it. It'll be stable soon. You'll get a blast from all of us saying that that's out. And as always, questions, comments, anything, please leave them below. Reach out on any of our socials. We'd love to hear from you. Catch you next time.